イフリートジャンブ。男は女を殴っちゃならねえ。お前だったんだろう、クイーンコリエ。サンジャーバースコートバルロジモア・ペフテクスタンドログランセク・ボアル・キャレ。
One Piece is an epic filled with countless unforgettable scenes. Over the years, the series has delivered moments that changed how we see its characters, its world, and the meaning of true strength. Today, we're revisiting some of the most powerful scenes that define One Piece's legacy and still linger in the minds of fans. Today, we're diving into the moments that left One Piece fans speechless.
おい、何のつもりだそりゃ。
俺はウサギを狩るのに全力を出すバカな獣とは違う。
死んで後悔すんじゃねえぞ。
胃の中の蛙よ、世の広さを知るがよい。
鬼。何？
We start with one of the earliest moments that changed everything for One Piece fans. Up until this point, Zoro had cut down every opponent who crossed his path, but then a man appears who radiates a different kind of danger. Mihawk, the world's strongest swordsman, challenges Zoro's dream in a way no one else ever had. From the moment he draws that tiny dagger, fans knew they were witnessing something monumental. The sheer gap in power was enough to leave the entire fandom stunned into silence.
俺はこんなおもちゃにあしらわれるために今日まで剣を振ってきたわけじゃない。この男に勝つためだけに。そりゃあ狩る。
Up next, a moment that proves Sanji's courage doesn't always roar, it sometimes acts in silence. In the midst of chaos aboard the Ark Maxim, Enel's divine thunder threatens to destroy everything. As Usopp and Nami stand paralyzed with fear, Sanji moves quietly. He steps into danger, willing to take the full force of Enel's lightning, all to protect his crew.
神よ、言い残したことが一つあった。いや、その前に悪いな。タバコの火欲しかったとこだ。ああ、吠え面かきやがれ。
Sabaody was already tense enough. Slaves, nobles, and the looming presence of the Marines. But then it happens. A celestial dragon dares to shoot someone dear to Luffy. What follows is a single explosive punch that redefined the series and left fans screaming at their screens. It wasn't just an attack, it was Luffy declaring open war on the entire world.
ごめんだ。お前ムカつく。
Engulfs Sabaody. The Straw Hats are cornered, an admiral is on the attack, and hope seems all but lost. Then, a single slash slices through Kizaru's light beam. Enter Silver's Rayleigh, the Dark King himself. The reveal of Rayleigh's power, and the sheer audacity of him standing against an admiral left fans breathless. This wasn't just any old man. It was living history stepping back onto the stage. Among all moments in One Piece, few are spoken of in such reverent tones. No flashy attacks, no bravado. Just quiet, unimaginable sacrifice.
身代わりになるというなら文字通りお前がこの苦痛を受けろ。モリアたちとの戦いで蓄積された全てのダメージがこれだ。
何もかも無事なわけねえ。あの野郎はどこだ。いた。おい、あの七部会どこに。
Post-time skip, fans were desperate to see how strong the Straw Hats had become. The Marines deploy a pacifista to stop the crew. Luffy steps forward, calm and composed. Then, in a flash, he launches his attack. The sheer ease with which Luffy dispatches the enemy left fans speechless. The situation on Fishman Island spirals out of control. Countless enemies surround the Straw Hats, eager to crush them. Luffy simply steps forward, his expression unwavering, and then an invisible wave of pressure rolls out, and enemies collapse en masse. It was the first time fans witnessed the true scale of Luffy's conqueror's haki, a power befitting the future king of the pirates.
Oi, Luffy!
4億の首俺がもらった。俺だ。
Dressrosa pushed Luffy to his limits. His usual techniques were no longer enough.
セカンドでもサードでもね。
The transformation that follows is unlike anything fans had seen before. Luffy's muscles inflate, steam coils around him, and the battlefield erupts in chaos. A new level of Luffy had arrived. The Wano arc delivers some of the most breathtaking battles in One Piece, and Zoro's fight against King is no exception. King, a calamity of the Beast Pirates, showcases terrifying abilities and resilience. Zoro, refusing to fall, taps deeper into his power than ever before. The animation, the stakes, and the sheer clash of wills make this moment absolutely epic.
お前は生物として俺には勝てねえ。威勢のいい剣士だったと記憶に残しといてやる。カリュードン。なってやろうじゃねえか、地獄の王に。
Sanji's battle against Queen is about more than strength. It's about identity, heritage, and choice. As Queen pushes him to his limits, Sanji grapples with transformations that threaten to strip away who he is. The clash escalates into a spectacle of speed, fire, and unyielding resolve. Fans were stunned, both by Sanji's power and by what he decides for himself in that fight.
外国格に今まで来た。より強靭でになる。加速も違う、重みも違う。謎も解けたぞ。イフリートジャンブ。男は女を殴っちゃならねえ。お前だったんだろう、クイーンコリエ。サンジバースコートやっぱるのジモアベフテクタンドロクランセクボアジャレ。
Amidst the chaos of the Egghead arc, Garp, once the hero of the Marines, returns to the battlefield. Against powerful enemies, he rears back his fist and unleashes a technique so massive it shakes the entire area. Garp's attack is both awe-inspiring and terrifying, proving that even in old age, he remains a force to be reckoned with. 'Shanks has always been a figure shrouded in mystery and legend. But in the Egghead saga, the red-haired emperor finally takes decisive action against Useless Kid. Fans were floored not just by Shanks' power, but by the sheer speed and finality of his intervention. A moment that reminded everyone why Shanks is one of the four emperors.
さすがだな。赤髪。カムサリ。